Sounds good, partner. Bubble nigga, I had to clear my circle up because wasn't nobody with me when I was piped out in the box. Let me see that phone, player. Free Kodak.
Hold up.
Free Kodak Black. Free Kodak Black. Shit too long and it's gonna ride. I want to let this play out a little bit.
Yours truly, Eran Carter.
I'm gonna let this rock just a little bit.
Here's a prince. Here's a prince. That
Free Kodak Black
Snoop.
again. Woo! Damn. With that loud ass woo.
Old man, baby.
That dog Snoop.
Free Kodak Black. You been in that too long.
Way too long.
How you doing?
I'm breathing.
How the fuck is y'all doing?
Happy.
How's y'all feeling?
Pretty.
So you happy?
Hey,
Happy
just
to be
cut.
breathing, yeah.
Why are you happy?
Happy to be breathing, man.
East cold as hell. East
Oh,
side.
where
Can't say nothing but that.
Shout out whoever
Yeah.
made
That's
these.
a Basquiat piece.
10.5.
Shout out whoever made
Good day.
these and allowing these to be in the studio for us to put it on the podcast. Cause he snapped.
Yeah, Ren Rock 2020. He did y'all thing.
That's his name.
That's
Ren
what's on the
Rock
bottom.
2020.
That's how I see.
Yeah, shout out him because he did his thing. His thing.
Or her.
Anyway, yeah, how y'all doing, man? How y'all feeling? How you been?
Amazing, man. Action-packed week.
Yeah.
Happy to be here.
Action
Happy that
packed
I
week.
seen it. Yeah.
What happened?
Wilder Fury fight.
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah,
seen
let's
it.
talk about that.
I watched it
What happened
in
on that?
totality. You know, homie got beat up.
Beat the shit out of Wilder, and he deserved that. He deserved that because
Nah,
nigga,
he talking wild.
I'm talking wild. He deserved that shit because on the first fight, for it to go as a draw,
Yeah.
First of all, they shouldn't even went to the car. But whatever. He knocked him down 3 times, so I guess it's acceptable. But for them to even the score out like that, I mean, whatever. It's politics. It's boxing politics. They wanted to go into a second fight because they know that fight was gonna bring in a lot of money. Ooh, blah, yada yada yada. But he definitely beat the shit out of Wilder the first time, and I'm glad he TKO'd his ass this time.
You don't think they need to get back in there?
No,
Wow, he wants to
because
go out on his shield.
Tyson needs to fight a fighter.
He wants to go out on his shield.
On the what?
Wilder said, I wanted to go out on my shield.
What does that mean?
Like, he wanted to die in the ring. Like, they be stopping the fights before he's ready for the fights to be stopped. He wasn't ready for the fights to be stopped.
Fuck Wilder. Fuck. What's
That's
his
what
name?
Wilder said?
Deontay Wilder.
Yeah.
Fuck Wilder.
Yeah, that was his post-game interview. They should let me go out on my shield.
To this day. Fuck Wilder, G. Real talk.
Hey, he made some valid points in that till this day clip.
What?
Till this day.
All that nigga said was
I
to this
support it.
day.
I support it. No, that's not all he said.
He
That's all he
definitely
said
made some
was
wild points.
all he said was till this day.
That's what
they
people
ran with.
clipped.
That's
and,
not what he
yeah,
said.
that's what
I
people
seen the
clipped
whole
and put
interview.
on the
He didn't
internet.
say shit.
What
He
you
definitely said something.
What did he say?
running
He
back.
said a lot without words.
I'm sorry. We need words. We need words.
The interviewer tried to say that
Everybody
black people have been
can't-
put through something, and then he was trying to make a point that we're still going through something. Till this day, we're going through this stuff. The interviewer tried to like throw little words and subliminals in there to make it brush over like racism isn't still occurring to this
No,
day.
he just asked a question, and he was a brother himself. It's like, why you? I mean, he could have also been taking it as like maybe he was just trying to get him to put light on the situation.
No,
but
hell no, he wasn't.
it's possible he could have been. We don't know this
He
dude,
probably right.
but
Possible.
he just took it in an aggressive way, and he didn't really. I don't feel like he knew how to control his emotions and articulate the way he was supposed to, but he still said something. He still said, like, you know what's going on. Like, don't act oblivious. You know what the fuck is going on. To this day, we going through shit.
He say to this day. First of all, what was the question that he was even asked?
We gotta go.
I don't remember.
Nobody remembers the question.
Something about police brutality, I believe.
Fuck
Deontay
Deontay Wilder, bro.
He's a great brother.
He really shouldn't be saying fuck any successful black man that's not trying to not support his
And I
people.
could beat you in a fight. Deontay Wilder would beat you in a fight.
I don't know. Well, he do fight Wilder.
Fuck
but still,
Deontay Wilder.
that's you.
We tagging him this time.
That's great.
I can say
That's
fuck
great.
Floyd.
Why?
The world says fuck Floyd.
Floyd
Floyd's
more of a
amazing.
sellout than Wilder.
You don't even know Deontay Wilder.
I don't.
Fuck Deontay Wilder.
What's
bro.
another word for like positive and like not positivity, but like next level, like deep conversation things?
What you mean?
Like what's a word for that? Like the next level, like when it's deep, when it's like emotional, when it's mature.
Are you saying like what's the word for that? Those
Yeah.
words together?
Yeah.
For a deep conversation.
Yeah.
Conversationalist.
No, like it's a word.
A person who knows. That's.
I was
that's
saying it
personal.
all week, like heavy on the content, but it was something else. I was like, I want to come in this week and be heavy on the, you know, remember what
Content, all right?
No.
Conversation, heavy on the deepness or some shit.
It's crazy.
I'm never really.
It's
trying to-
crazy. Was you expecting us to know that?
Yes, it's like a powerful feeling I want to evoke.
I can't think.
You're
of
using
it.
a lot of words right now. I'm sure you're gonna come across it.
Yeah, that's all right. We'll get to it. I should have damn near texted it in the group chat. I gotta start just sending thoughts to the group chat, rapid fire.
Did y'all buy the fight? Is that how y'all seen the fight?
I just watched the
I
highlights. I
got
didn't even
put
watch
on
the
at my
fight.
theater.
At your theater?
And watched it.
In the big ass screen y'all got?
Yeah.
In the highlights, you could
Theater
tell
nine.
he got his ass beat up.
Bro, he was getting his
Talking about
ass
the highlights,
packed,
tell you.
on the road.
Highlights do
He
tell
was
you.
getting beat up in the highlights.
He didn't have no good clips in the highlights. It was like,
The highlight reel looks real bad. Trust me, the fight was way worse.
He can't
was
fight,
really-
bro.
he was,
He was really good. It's like crazy because like Fury would do this like type shit with like, you know how like they'll lock up
yeah.
and like they'll gotta get separated. Every time they separate Wilder from Fury, Fury got him in a headlock like nuggy position. Like he got his head cuffed in here. And Wilder like, all right man, let me go. Like, and then Fury gotta let him go. He get out the headlock, they fight a little bit. Right back in the perfect headlock. Signature.
I feel like if it's not staged, I feel like Fury was more intimidated of him the first fight because this second fight he was like playing with him. It was easy
Bro,
almost.
I know Tyson Fury he was wondering why they went to a second fight. He was beating his ass the first fight. And in
He
the
wasn't
second
beating
fight,
his ass like he was this fight.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't see this fight. I didn't see the second fight. I seen highlights.
This fight wasn't. It was.
But he was
like
beating his
big
ass.
brother bullying little brother. That's
He
what
was,
it looked
bro.
like.
He was bullying. Did y'all see the first fight? He
Yeah,
was bullying
I
his
didn't
ass. He was beating the shit out of his ass. The whole fight, I'm like, I know that Fury. It go to decision card. Fury, he's winning this. He's more active. He's throwing more punches. He's connecting. His percentages are way higher. Like he hit the ground those couple times, bro. You're gonna hit the ground fighting Deontay Wilder.
yeah.
You're gonna hit the ground. If you let him connect, you're gonna hit the ground. Period, bro. It don't take much to hit the ground fighting Deontay Wilder. You feel what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
Tyson Fury was beating his ass, bro. Deontay Wilder missed almost every single punch. Tyson Fury was connecting the whole time.
Yeah, so he was prepared
Yeah,
for
how
it
you
this
live.
time.
Yeah, Deontay Wilder can't fucking fight.
I know the word though. I figured
What?
out the word. Substance.
Substance, okay.
Heavy
Heavy
on
on
the
the substance.
substance this
Gotcha.
week.
That
That's what
that
we
is
got.
what you was
You
saying.
did put that in the group chat.
I did.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Sustaining this week.
self-staining?
Yeah. Who got some substance for us? Throw some substance out here.
Fuck Deontay
Throw it on the
Wilder.
table. It's not substance enough. Come on, y'all. Let's take this to the next level.
I was watching this TV show the other day. It's called The Passengers.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
No, what's it
Have
about?
you seen it?
No.
It's on Netflix. Pretty good TV show. My girl put me onto it. And in this TV show, I have a scenario for y'all, and I want to talk about what y'all would have done because this is like this is actually something I thought about.
Okay.
It was a pretty good conversation. In the TV show, these people are on a plane that's going to another planet, and it takes like 100 years to get there.
Mhm.
So they dedicated their lives to get put in like these tubes. You know how clones.
Yeah. Are they cryo? Like, are they cold? Do they freeze them?
Yeah.
All right.
So they don't get old.
Yeah.
So they dedicate their lives to do that. You know, you leaving all your family behind and stuff like that. And while they're on the plane, something malfunctions, and it's supposed to be 100% guaranteed that nothing malfunctions.
Right.
Something does malfunction, and one of the tubes open. So this dude is alive on the plane while everybody is asleep, like 80 years before it's supposed to land. So at first, when he gets up, it's this. You know how Halo has when you first spawn a Halo, the first one, like they're telling you that's how it is, and he's telling you like all the good things about the plane and all the people you're supposed to meet and everything, and he goes through everything. And he like, I don't see anybody, like nobody's awake. So
so when you go out, it's like an instructional video you gotta watch.
Yeah.
All right.
So eventually, he sees this like fake person.
Mm-hmm.
It's a robot, but it looks like a human.
Yep.
And he's behind the bar, and he's talking to him, and he finds out that the plane is 80 years before it's supposed to land.
Hmm.
He goes and he's like just living life. I think he spent a year in solitude by himself, right?
Yeah.
So think of you in this position. You spent a year in solitude. He gets to the point where he understands that he can open one of the pods and wake somebody up, and he sees this woman that's beautiful.
Niggas.
Notice.
Niggas, bro.
I feel like I already know the two
I
answers.
noticed that. So he pulled
Niggas.
out of her shit, and then he trying to like live a normal life for her, and eventually he got to come out and be like, "Hey, but I unfroze you."
Yes.
Niggas, bro.
That's sweet.
You gonna
That's
choose
love. That's
the
romantic.
woman, choose the finest girl in the room and wake her up. She probably crazy as fuck too. You probably didn't even know it. Wow.
So
niggas.
no, you wouldn't do that?
No.
Yes.
Well, me personally, I had to wake up one of the guys that look cool because I need a friend in this bitch that I can try to wake
hell
up.
But
no.
God, they gonna kill
And
you.
then I wake up and I wake up
Die.
I wake up one of the girls. I wake up him a girl too. So we'll be fighting
gonna wake
over-
up
I'm gonna wake up
three
two
people?
girls and a guy. So it's like I got one of the guys and he got a girl, so he ain't gotta try to get on my girl.
Oh, that's crazy. I'm waking everybody up in that bitch.
Push the everybody button.
like,
Everybody
everybody gonna wake up. I'm gonna be like, hey, something malfunction.
Man.
I got up when y'all was getting up. Like,
smart. That's smart.
You in your shit. As soon as they wake up, you out like,
look, it's somebody you gonna wake up.
we all woke up.
It's somebody that you gonna wake up that's gonna be like, oh shit. All right, I know exactly how to put us all back in this shit. Somebody get them
Yeah,
and know how
somebody
to get
gonna
y'all
fix y'all
back
shit.
in y'all shit. Somebody on that plane
Some
was
brilliant
trained
man.
to do this shit, and they just
A
never thought
brilliant
they
woman.
need to do it.
Yeah.
You know, I never
I'm
thought
waking
about
everybody
that.
in that bitch up.
Well, what if
Somebody
everybody
got
in that
the
bitch
answer.
like, dude, nobody?
Hey, then at least, all right, so we all got the same fate. We all got the
Yes,
same-
yeah.
I'm
Y'all
happy to
on
be
this
the
bitch for
unlucky
80
one.
And then
years.
what if they find out that you woke all of them up? Then what?
I'm like, bro, y'all seen me get up with
I'll
y'all.
be like,
Y'all
what was I
seen me. Y'all
supposed to
bro.
do? Like, I'm like, shit, maybe
Yeah.
I'm the one that's supposed to free everybody.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna lie. Nah,
I'm gonna carry that line until I fucking.
it took him a
die.
year in
nigga,
solitary by himself. He did a year by himself.
Yeah, you did a year by
It's
yourself.
crazy.
to wake somebody else
Yeah.
up. He tweaked.
I don't think I would have did a year. I probably would have took like 2 months though.
Bro, it took me 2 days to wake somebody else up. I like, bro, I'm scared. as
Was
hell.
it other robots there?
No.
Other humanoid
Just
robots?
that one
It's one
robot.
dude.
Yeah.
And he's a bartender.
Yeah. And he can't move either. He just stayed behind the bar.
And he told him, "Yeah, you can go wake somebody up. If you want to. You can go ahead and do this." Shit.
I think so. Either that or he was looking in the information of the system and everything, because he was
Yeah.
looking at videos. That's how he fall in love with the girl. He's
Yeah.
looking at videos of her like a creep.
Well, he was looking at videos
Yes,
of her.
like they have videos of interviewing you before you got on the plane.
Yeah.
And he was watching them.
Yeah. He said, "That's the one." When you go find her, he wild. as
Okay,
hell,
another
bro.
question: would y'all get on the plane like that?
What was the
I still don't
requirements
know
to get on
much
the
about
plane?
this plane.
Like, how'd they get on it? Like, was it
I don't know.
money based or
I don't remember.
was it black people?
I still don't really remember this plane. Like,
It was a ship,
I-
yeah.
Was it black
It
people?
was a ship, like a boat. It was a boat.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
black people.
Was
They were
it-
froze? Like, it wasn't none of them.
I would have woke up out of. I would have woke up out of.
Like,
No,
I said,
one of-
like, any of the main characters was like, that's all.
There was a brother that got woken up. His pod malfunctioned too. He was the captain. Yeah.
See, that's the nigga. I definitely would have woke up first.
But his pod malfunctioned and
the
gave him a
captain.
bunch of diseases.
Wait,
That's not
Gave-
funny.
Whoa.
Gave him diseases. Like, they had diseases stored in there.
No,
and they
like-
released them.
yeah,
on
how
him?
did he
Like-
get diseases? Like, what happened?
There was something with the pod, like the way they freeze you because it's not freezing you. It's not like cold.
Yeah.
But they like take out the oxygen and something like that. So when his pie opened up, it did it wrong and it gave him like every disease possible or every disorder possible, something like that.
That nigga woke up with Down syndrome and shit. Wow.
I'm laughing at that one.
I'm saying I ain't laughing. You bogus as hell laughing. I, ain't laughing.
You crazy.
I was asking a real question.
funny 'cause,
He really
like,
woke up with like Down syndrome
no,
and okay. Alzheimer's and dementia.
No,
These are all like old people disorders though.
it wasn't stuff like that.
Yeah, he had like real like coronavirus.
Like
Right.
AIDS. Yeah, AIDS.
It's
HIV.
the real sick.
Herpes.
Like sick shit. Shit that you could spray
I
it.
don't know.
So did the main character get some from the girl he woke up? They get together?
What happened with
They-
them?
Yeah, they got.
Bang.
Oh,
Did they have
so
sex?
she went for that shit.
No, I don't think she did.
She never.
I don't think they.
He salty.
Oh, never mind. They was fucking the whole time.
What?
Okay.
Like ever since he woke up, like they just got to it.
No,
I mean,
I
what
think
else he was gonna do?
it took like it was
Oh, you
like
better.
she was just living her life at first. Like they was just in separate zones of the ship, and she was taking runs in the morning. Like this is downtown Chicago.
I feel like this is something I've seen 100 times. But this is a show.
No, it's a movie.
It's been out like a year.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I've seen this.
Have you?
Did sound very familiar to me.
You seen this?
Yeah.
What is it called? Passionate?
The passenger.
The passenger.
Oh, Passenger.
It was pretty good.
Interesting.
Yeah, you check
I'm
it out.
sick as hell.
Since we throwing out Netflix suggestions.
Bro, oh, wait. I don't have a Netflix right now.
All right, that's good.
The nigga ain't paying his monthly bill.
Hey man, some things are more important than TV, television shows.
And you know who you are. You need to pay your fucking Netflix account because I've been watching Prime Video.
Oh, you saying the person whose Netflix you have isn't
Yes.
paying their money? Thought you were
Yes.
saying you were taking time off from playing.
How much does it cost?
I don't know, like $7.
I'm gonna give your ass that $7 you asked me to. Like, I some shit I need to watch. Amazon Video Prime ain't
He gonna
doing
watch
it, so-
this?
I hope you do. I'm
Amazon
gonna
Prime
send it to
ain't got
his.
nothing good.
I'm gonna send. They don't. They only had Power. I didn't even
Amazon
watch that
Prime, and I
shit.
haven't
That Power,
even
you
used
can
it
need
yet.
stars to get that. You got to get Amazon
Nah.
Prime, then you get stars on the side.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
but I was still watching it on Amazon Prime. Regardless,
The Wire
they
on
ain't got
Amazon
shit
Prime
on
is dope as hell.
The Wire.
Yeah, The Wire.
The show.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's one of the best shows I heard. I ain't really gotten into that shit.
it's amazing, man.
Wasn't there like gay thugs on that and shit?
Gay thugs.
Omar.
I mean, Omar, yeah.
Was a gay thug?
Yeah, he a gay thug.
Like gangster.
Homosexual gangster.
Gangsta.
But really about that shit.
I'm
though.
sorry, but
shotgunning.
you can't-
he keep a
alright,
shotgun
alright.
on the swivel. He pop that bitch up.
Oh, okay.
And to his defense, they don't never show him doing anything.
I heard they did several times. My dad loved the show.
Oh, okay. I love the skip button on my controller. So, I never
What would
seen
you do if
anything.
a homosexual thug tried to rob you?
What you mean? Hopefully.
Yeah,
How you gonna find out
he
he's
said,
homosexual during the robbery? Like, what you mean? Like,
He comes out
hopefully
and tell
never
you I'm gay.
I'm gay, but give me
I'm
your
gay,
money. Though.
yeah.
robbery over.
By the
I'm
way,
at
I'm
least
gay.
fighting now. Like, you don't know anything.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you
I'm
fighting?
rushing. I'm rushing.
Are you
now.
gonna think he's softer?
Huh?
Are you gonna think he's softer now because he told you he's
Fightable.
gay? He's
Yeah,
fightable.
okay.
He's fightable.
You gonna think that? Get your ass.
Bing, 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 beating your
Alright,
ass.
but
up.
then you risk the chance of you getting robbed and then he wants more from you. If y'all pick up my drift.
No, I don't pick up your drift. I mean, I'm
Okay.
skipping your drift. I thought
Right.
skipping right on ahead, boy. Anyway,
While you're at it, after you give me your wallet,
all right.
Chill
Anyway,
out.
so like I was saying,
Please. Yeah. Press the space button.
what you just push?
space button.
Pause.
You're funny. He's an intelligent guy right there.
That
More
was-
substance,
that
guys.
was
Throw it out here.
One of your puns.
I'm playing out, bro. I'm sick. My voice fucked up. Like my voice fucked up. So
On the last-
give me some stuff.
On the last episode, well, the episode before last, we left off on a pretty good subject.
What?
What is the meaning of a man?
I ain't now we getting into the
Is there-
substance right here.
Is
This
there a
it.
difference between a man and a real nigga?
Yes, of course. A
Is
man
there a
is a
difference
whole
between a
different
man
entity.
and a real nigga?
Mm-hmm. The term real nigga.
No, that's the same thing. Real nigga and man is the same thing.
Have you? All right, so you probably haven't. Did you ever reach a point in your life where you distinguished a nigga from a man?
Yes.
Yeah. Wait. Black man.
Yeah,
Like,
black man.
yeah.
Like I got black man that I. It's a difference. I don't even.
Because I hate niggas.
I'm trying to get into the perspective like that there really isn't no niggers though.
Wait. Before we get
That was a hard R, Karen.
Look, before we get right into get into this conversation, let's do some distinguishing. Okay, so when I said real nigga and man, the same thing. Real nigga is just a slur, like a slang term. That really don't mean shit. They don't mean shit at all. Real nigga is just saying like my way of saying like that's a man, that's a real man or something like that's a man. Like I call people real niggas. I'd be on some funny shit.
So you think it's just slang?
Yeah. But then
that's
like saying
saying.
I'm not feeling like nah, that's a man.
But for me, it's some man that I never even refer to as a real nigga, just because that's like too degrading of what they are as people. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a deepness to it. Like, it's no man in your life that you would never like refer to them as a nigga.
No.
Like even on like a friend level.
No.
All right, distinguishable for me because it's.
I mean, are you saying like, do I call them nigga still? Like
would
nigga?
You ever like even
call them nigga?
Yeah, just even in your thought
bro,
process.
bro, I call everybody nigga.
Right.
Like, I probably should stop, but
for me, it's selective.
Selective.
Yes.
You don't call everybody nigga. I got white homies I call nigga.
Okay.
Do you think that's bad?
Nah.
At all?
Nah. I mean, yes, only because like if it's a bad word, then nobody should use it. But I ain't beating myself up above the head because of the shit. I ain't pissed. Like calling women bitches. Nah, that's a bad thing to say. Like I'm trying not to say that, but nigga.
But that's damn near the same thing if you think about it.
It's
like
definitely a bad.
It's
term.
actually even worse. Calling a female a bitch is a female dog. You know, the word nigga has so much weight behind it negatively that it's like not even compared to just being called a bitch. Like if you want to be technical about it, I should be more offensive of you calling me a nigga than I should of somebody calling me a bitch. Bitch should just be like sticks and stones. Nigga really should be like, we should fight now.
If a nigga ever want to fight me for calling him a nigga,
it's not realistic in today's society. But at the same time, there are people who would be like, don't refer to me to that.
And that's cool too. I mean, like I said, I don't have any argument against a guy who doesn't want to be called nigga.
Actually,
or people who don't want to be called nigga, like don't like the nigga word. That's cool and all. I'm just not finna. I'm not finna strain that. Like, oh no.
I feel it.
Oh no, not yet. At least in my life, bro. Like, I don't know shit. Like, that's just you know, I don't use it too much, but that's just a little slang term that I like to say, bro. Now, bitch is a little different, only because of who we're referring it to. Like, we're referring it to moms and shit, like women and you know grandmas, and you know those are all deep. You know, those are all like big things in your life. Me calling my homeboy nigga is like, you just my homeboy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know. When I call my homeboy a bitch, man, niggas do that. Yeah, niggas do that shit.
Bitch originally had a meaning to it of a female dog, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it had a different meaning that it started off as, and then over time, it got turned into, like, a derogatory word to use. So somebody, like, you calling them this.
Really? What was the first meaning, do you know?
Female dog.
Oh.
Yeah. Female dog, fag, pack of cigarettes, a bundle of wood. What's another thing? Douchebag is like material women use to clean their vaginas and stuff. Shit like this. It's just they became derogatory terms over time. Unlike nigger, which started off as a derogatory term and still is a derogatory term. Like, it's like you don't gotta get offended over bitch and dumbass and all this other shit, because those words had different meanings when they started, and then people use it. And if you really want to have a mindset of, I'm not gonna let society tell me that this word is bad just because people done put a different meaning to it, you could do that. But people can't do that with nigga, which is why nigga hasn't crossed over into other races being able to use it. Right. For one, because we understand like that's been derogatory, still is derogatory.
Right. So,
and you can't put no other meaning to it, unlike most of these other words. Like, you can't say, oh well, it means this. Like,
right,
it's out of there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn,
So should anybody get offended if you call
Hold
me?
on, I'm proud of you right now. Can you do one of your Eran Carter moments and be like, on the pod?
That
dog Snoop.
That dog Snoop.
All right, let's get it out there. But you said, would I be offended by douchebag?
Would anybody get offended for them being called a douchebag?
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people
It's not
would, though, but
douchebag.
that's-
Women didn't use douchebags to clean themselves. They use douche bottles, didn't they?
I'm still learning about a lot of this shit today.
It's
Is it douche
called.
bottles?
Don't it have a bag on it though?
It's a
'Cause you have
bottle,
to
though.
squeeze it,
Maybe in the 90s. I mean, maybe in the like 50s, it was a bag.
or they just called it douchebag. Then
Yeah.
I don't know.
douchebag. You know what's funny? I used to play with my mom's douche bottle in the
Dush.
You used to play with her dude.
douche.
Now we heavy on the
I
substance, right?
Bro, I used to in the, like, when I got in the tub,
Yeah.
and I put all my toys in the tub. One of the toys I put in the tub, it was my mom's douche bottle that was in there, like douche bottle. It was, and I used that shit. I bet you can fill it up with water. Use it as like a water gun, bro. And me and Ernest used to take baths together, and I used to like squirrel on the face.
I would say that your tub days sound like horrific.
Do
But
Aaron know that? I mean, do
What?
Ernest know
Yes,
that?
nigga. We both. He used to do the same thing.
y'all
with
knew
me.
what it was used for at the time, or y'all just thought it was a toy?
Nah. We just thought like, why is this awesome ass fucking thing in here? Like, this is great. Like, it floats and
Thought
shit.
it was
Might
a
as
rubber
well-
ducky.
Yeah, I thought like you
Did
could.
your
you
mom
could-
find out?
She didn't find out until like 2015, and we told her, and she was dying laughing, G. Dying laughing because she was like, y'all didn't even know what y'all was playing with. Did y'all? Like, she was dying.
Oh, y'all
laughing,
was
bro.
describing it, and she
Yeah.
like, wait, what?
Nah, yeah. I was like,
So you
yo,
found out what one was that day?
I think I found out before. I knew we was tweaking like a little before when we told her. I knew we was tweaking.
My favorite toy to play with in the tub, I ain't gonna cap. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. It was my own underwear that I had just took off. I take them off. I get in the tub. I soak them, and I throw them at the ceiling. And they stick up there for a couple seconds, and then they come down, and I catch them.
What
Get
the
hella
fuck?
water in my face.
I didn't do that, but I did used to spray the ceiling with water and just watch all the little drips fall.
I think I used to do that. I think I did that. All right, wow. Nah, I threw my Nintendo 64 in the tub. I threw my whole
For what?
Nintendo. Shit, nigga, we finna keep playing this motherfucker. For mom said go get in the tub, we finna keep playing this bitch. I threw that bitch in the tub. My brother was pissed, boy.
What you thought was gonna happen?
I don't know. I was four. I was living in Melrose Park.
Did you
Nigga,
place it in the
Nah,
tub?
cause look, Ernest is already in the tub too. So I'm running with the Nintendo. I come out the room like, I'm running to the tub. Ernest like, no. I throw that bitch in the water. That motherfucker never worked again, bro.
Oh my god.
My mom was pissed too. They gonna watch this shit and be that laughing tonight. I mean, that shit was hilarious.
My sister broke my Dreamcast. She ain't do nothing crazy like that, but she went outside and I probably influenced this now that I think about it. I used to go outside and play with sticks, like big, huge logs, and like make my own staff and stuff like that. She went outside and got this little twig and stuck it inside the Dreamcast. Like she shoved it in the little, you know how the Dreamcast opened up and it would spin, that little black piece come up.
Why'd she do that?
I don't know.
She got mad.
I have no clue to this day. She still don't.
Y'all
know.
ever flush a disc to get it to work?
No.
Flush?
Yeah, like if your disc.
I heard that
working,
works though.
Yeah, you put it in
Swear
the
to
toilet
God.
and then you flush the toilet, and the toilet water, like just the pressure it hit it with, it'll like knock off all the dust and that nasty shit.
I heard that it was
that shit worked.
way of doing it.
It worked way better than.
You used to do that? Nigga, I used to
You
pour the whole
tweaking.
bottle of alcohol in my shit. Just let it like,
Bro.
okay, this is good.
My dumb ass used to do alcohol and peroxide,
Yeah, you tweak.
like a cut, like because I'm like shit. It worked for cuts. It gotta work
Did you
for
put a
this too.
Band-Aid on that motherfucker as well?
No,
Some
I
Neosporin on that motherfucker?
I didn't.
Okay. Well, shit.
Bro, PS2 games used to be so fucking crazy. Like
Yeah.
the disc.
They just fuck up a lot.
And I used to have a disc. My Grand Theft Auto San Andreas disc that worked had so much fucking writing and scribbling and crayon on it. Like I was not wondering how it worked. On the part that with the picture on it though. So not the part that's important, the back part. I used to still be wondering like how the fuck does this bitch
Yeah, though,
function
nah.
with my name all over
For
it.
some reason, Grand Theft Auto is the one game that no matter how bad you fuck the disc up, it's gonna always come on.
Oh yeah,
But
it'll come on.
That
yo,
shit
while you
download.
driving, you gonna fall through the ground while you driving. You know what I'm saying? Like, or your whole shit gonna. You see the street start blurring up. You know it's a problem. You're like, fuck.
You get to talking to characters. They hey.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know your shit finna freeze, but for some reason, you can draw a big ass X on the back of the disc. It's still gonna come on. The Grand Theft Auto was something else for that.
Yeah.
All my other games wouldn't even come on. Like, it was it. Shit.
What was the game you really wanted to get to but just couldn't get it to work and you was salty just trying to get it to work?
Def Jam Fight for New York.
Def Jam. I think same
Mad
shit.
as hell.
I think mine was the same shit. Def Jam Icon was mine on 360.
You know, stopping it from work. I got the red eye on Xbox.
Yeah,
I got the
that
red
shit.
ring.
I got that.
Red rings.
You know, there's a way to fix it. Did you ever fix yours?
No.
Hell nah. What was the way?
I don't even remember. I think you put it in a book bag or something.
What the fuck?
Like you lay it upside down in a book bag or something. Am I tweaking?
Damn near. Like, and do
It was
what?
something like that. It was something stupid crazy, and it worked.
I sent mine back, and they had to send that motherfucker back to me fixed.
But it was it depends on how many rings you had. I think I had 3 rings.
I had 3.
If you had 4 rings, I don't think it worked.
But I was trying a bunch of shit though.
We try some crazy shit when shit don't work for us.
Yeah, when you a kid, you gotta make it happen. You ain't getting another.
Think about that. Who
Yeah.
the first person that tried that
Gee.
though, and why? Why do you?
Yeah, like what made him think
This
of that?
book
shit?
bag is going.
I was at a pool party one time and I had my phone out. I dropped my phone in the water. I went in there and got it in my whole outfit. Went in there and got the phone. The girl took me in the house. She put your phone in this rice. She had a bowl of rice. My phone, I tried to put it in there. Like, this before I knew the proper way. Get a Ziploc bag, put the phone in there. I put the phone in the bowl. It wouldn't go all the way through because the hole was too small. So I forced the phone down in there and lost that phone in the jar. Because I couldn't get it back out through the hole that I had put it in there through.
Damn.
You just broke the.
Why you ain't break it?
I don't know. I didn't. I didn't.
I would have
She
broke
got
that
that.
motherfucking
It was
instant.
glass?
It wasn't glass. It was plastic.
I would have
It
still
was
broke
like
that
a big ass.
motherfucker.
Plastic. It was like
I'd
a
have
big ass.
stabbed
It
it.
was a pretzel jar, plastic pretzel jar filled
You
with rice.
stuffed your phone in one of those?
Yeah,
The ones that come with the long pretzels?
Those are
long.
fine.
No, they was big pretzels. They wasn't long pretzels.
I'm saying, like, what they shaped like pretzels or like
Yeah,
sticks?
shaped like regular pretzels.
Oh,
On the
okay.
picture, I saw the picture. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm like, if
Those
this
are
was
good.
taking my phone, let me take a good look at it. I sat there and looked at the phone in the bottom of that bitch for a long time.
Did you ever get it out?
Nah.
You left it there?
Yeah. It was back in the day though. It was like an iPhone 5.
Nigga, if I would have seen you leave your shit there, I'm
Actually-
like, go ahead, bro. It's never gonna get out. It's never gonna come out of there. It's impossible. Go ahead,
Actually-
leave that bitch.
actually-
Would you have left? I would have.
It was a little square iPhone 4X, and mind you, this was during
Boy,
the time
that's
of
an
like high
iPhone.
school. I was getting a lot of those. Though.
It was an
I had a
iPhone?
lot.
There
of,
was
I
no-
had, I
there
had a lot of
wasn't-
iPhone 4s.
It was an iPhone 4?
Yeah,
Yeah, I would have definitely been.
Yeah.
I would have definitely made you feel sorry.
Boy,
for
that's
them.
when people were stealing phones too.
yeah. I was stealing a lot of
Taking
them.
it.
That's what I'm saying. I had a lot of them, bro. I had a lot of these.
My boy used to, I ain't gonna lie.
Jailbreaking
I
was so
took,
easy.
my man used to steal the phones. My man used to steal the phones. I used to buy them from him. And when I tell you this nigga was a magician at getting your phone, a fucking magician. Like, I remember at HF, he stole somebody's phone and the police came to
Yeah.
to the classroom. This nigga put the phone in the vent. Like in the vent. Like in the classroom vent. Put the phone in the vent. And then was like, "Are you searching me? Searching me? Search the fuck out of me." You know what I'm saying? Like, it was niggas in there wasn't trying to get searched and shit. This is the perfect opportunity to steal
Yeah.
somebody's shit. Niggas like, "No, you can't search me." You whole time, nigga, my man's got the phone. Like, nobody's gonna find that bitch at all.
Facts.
Yeah, he was a magician with that shit and then sell it $80.
I know whoever's phone that was pissed. Like,
Big piss.
you know how you get your phone stolen and you was like, nobody in this room leaving until I got
yeah.
that shit.
Like, all right,
Well,
cool. We
so-
ain't leaving.
My homie
So
did that
imagine
shit.
not
My homie
finding
didn't
that
let
shit
nobody leave
afterwards.
at school where we all went, bro. He wouldn't let nobody leave the room. His phone was missing. Shit, y'all ain't got no next period till I get my shit back. Y'all in here. He made them cough that shit up.
I would have showed her pass right. Get your ass out of here, bro. Like,
Hey, but no, you
tweaking.
bring up a great point for substance. I like what you said.
What?
How'd you know where the phone was?
how did I know where the phone was?
Yeah.
He told me.
He told you. All right, this is a great part. Why in high school, why don't you learn in high school that when you're doing crimes, the best thing to do is just not tell nobody what you're doing? Like, I don't know, everything.
That was my best friend though.
Exactly. I'm sure if that nigga stole a phone right now, you wouldn't know till like a week after, like later.
He was good for that, not saying shit. But he always came and told me.
That was my biggest caveat in high school. I feel like I told everybody
Not
about my
saying
crimes
yeah,
right
now
after
that's
they
your
happened.
problem. Tell one person. He only told me. Like this man went to somebody's house and stole all their shit, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all who this is off camera, but this nigga funny as hell. Y'all know who he is. But
I know who this is.
yeah, this nigga knocked on somebody's door.
Based off the story. Wow.
Yeah, this nigga knocked on somebody's door because he was known as the kid with all the J's in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Knocked on his door. Actually, he had somebody else knock on the door, the front door, and had him come to the door. While my mans went through the roof.
I know this.
Went through the roof. So they keeping him
the chimney.
Nah, went through the second floor, like the bedroom window.
Oh, okay.
Like while my other homie is at the door keeping him entertained, like, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, he go through the roof. He runs into his little brother, like while he taking shoes and shit.
Yeah.
Like his little brother, like, what you doing? I forgot what he told his little brother, but it had me crying, laughing forever, bro. I'm gonna call him and see, but. He took all his shoes, bro.
Yeah.
This nigga had brand new. That was when the Concourse first came out. Concourse, cement threes.
Did he have
breads.
a book bag or something? Or was
No,
he carrying it?
all boxes, all big ass boxes, and then ran all of them bitches to my house. He like, bro, I just hit a lick. A nigga, a big lick. Woo, I'm damn. He like, keep these here, hold these down. Like, all right, me and Ernest we held him down for a long time. But bro, the city was on fire after that, bro. That's my nigga, bro. He did a lot of crazy ass shit. Shout out, bro.
Was y'all ever a lookout man or just involved in the crime?
Hell yeah.
Without knowing that's what you
Without knowing?
Without knowing that's what you was
Nah, hell nah.
I don't think so.
Not without knowing.
I used to know this nigga out west named Lamont. Oh my
Okay,
god.
put his name on the
Oh my god. Hey, he's in jail for life. You know.
okay.
This ain't.
Yeah, already.
I ain't worried about him. But look,
Damn,
this
shout out
dude
Lamont.
used to.
Shout out
bro,
Lamont.
he used to ask me about dudes' houses I was at. Right, like my homies. Like he wanted to be their homie too. Like damn, what type of crib he got? Because I don't want to be getting myself in nothing. I don't know. Like, what's it looking like over there?
And you was giving him all the information?
Bro, I told him, we had another homie, my homie Taylor.
Right.
I'm in his crib, like his like flow, like hella creaky and shit, make hella noise and shit. I'm like, yeah, shit, I like being over his crib. His flow just make hella noise. Oh yeah, like he hella interested in the story, asked me hella questions. So like a week go by, this man get arrested for breaking and entering in a house, right? He got held at gunpoint in this dude house that I was just telling you about, telling him about. This man didn't wear shoes in the house.
Because of flow loud.
Because he didn't want the floor to creak.
It was the house that you were describing?
Yes, and when I heard about what happened, I'm like, he was using me for like that's like crazy ass shit. Like,
yeah.
Next
nah, I ain't never been in that position. Nah, that's crazy though.
You ain't never drove a guy to the store and he ended up robbing it?
Nah.
Okay.
No. That's crazy as hell.
You never took a guy to get some weed and he ended up stealing it?
No.
Oh man, y'all ain't living.
Nah, I mean all the shit that we did, I knew about it. I knew who was getting into.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I question your criminals because all the criminals I know, you don't even know they doing the crime until you in the crime. Like half.
If they not telling you, that's because they scared of you.
I've been in
knowing.
crimes that I didn't know a crime was going down till the police was chasing us and the nigga looking at me like, oh shit, yeah, they caught me. And I'm like, what did you do before I picked you up?
He said, oh shit, they caught me.
Right, like I think I'm picking people up for friendly visits and they on the run. Like,
hell nah, I ain't. If they not telling you that they doing a crime, they scared you gonna snitch or something.
No, because I honestly think the best criminals don't tell about the crimes, bro.
They involve you anyway.
They don't tell us all.
And then they still involve you.
Snakish as hell. Like, what you mean?
All right.
Shit. Yeah, all right.
We was having a conversation earlier about niggas. Niggas don't think that much, bro. They like the guys I'm talking about, they're good guys. They're not purposely trying to get me involved in crimes. They're trying to get away from the crime they did. And they just
I'm saying, were you involved in the crime?
Always. But
okay,
I got a different way of thinking, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like the dudes,
you gonna get your
dudes, they don't always like. I'm telling you, bro. No, I'm not saying.
Are
this
you
is
a
the
real
people.
criminal?
No, I'm not a criminal at all.
Are you a real criminal?
At all? Not at all.
Yeah, don't involve me in shit without telling me. Like you talking about.
Yeah, you gotta tell me. You gotta speak the fuck up.
I'm just off in my crib. You got 5 stars. No.
He tell your ass, nah, I just got one blanket.
And they don't even see me.
Yeah, I just
we
got one
good.
I'm
blanket.
trying to hear that.
Woo, doggy.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Man. R.I.P. Pop Smoke. Throw that out there.
R.P. Pop Smoke. I ain't listen to his music.
Wee baby.
R.P. Pop Smoke.
I was just getting into him. I heard that song with Travis Scott Gotti. Like I was heavy into that song.
Yeah.
When I heard the news about what happened, like it's a damn shame because I was like really starting to get into his character and his personality and his persona. You know, he's getting mad respect from people like 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? Like saying like he's a much younger him. I like hearing stuff like that. You know, he was a East Coast artist who didn't really sound like he was from New York. Like he had a huge following in Canada. This girl I know in Canada says he's the most popular artist in her area. Like, and she's always in Canada. He makes a lot of music. It sounded like when I first heard him, I thought he was a UK artist.
Pop Smoke.
Yeah,
Me too.
I thought he was definitely a UK artist.
Yeah, I thought so too.
But like the fact that he brought that type of energy to New York, and now it's like a trend now. Like it's a lot of artists doing that type of music now. Like it's beautiful to see changing the culture of that place, because that place I feel like has been stuck in a pattern of music for a long time. And people like him, people like A Boogie and stuff, they're breaking it out of that mode and showing that could be different. Even people like 6ix9ine, because he had a little different vibe, like a heavy metal vibe for that area too. So sad
I
to say
think
it.
the person who kind of changed New York sound for real though was like A$AP Rocky. You know,
Yeah, but
they were the first ones to come.
they
through
still
with
kind of
all
rap boom bap if you really listen to
Yeah, they
like
do.
they
They-
music,
they
like
do.
they lyrics, like
They
they delivery style wasn't as changing.
But they're not known for that.
Yeah.
2 Chainz said some real stuff about the situation after.
What he said?
He said something like, yeah, success is dangerous. You sure you want this shit? And I just had to think about that. Like, what type of precautions would y'all take if we were to, when we are to get any type of fame or fortune?
Eliminate people.
Actually.
Eliminate.
You think that's enough?
I think
though?
it's an ad too, though. You gotta add a protection detail at some point.
I mean, of course, of course, but I think one of them like main important parts though is the elimination.
I would say so too.
I'm willing to learn more, but I think it's more so the adding to the people, you know, rather than taking the people, you know, away.
As far as like security and shit,
I mean, security and just connection wise, just
This
like
thing-
having, like, I don't know, the more people you have to reach out to when stuff going bad, the better bad situations could get.
You can have like friendly
That's
business relationships, but I don't know if I would actually be close with a lot of people. Like, that is kind of dangerous if you think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, but it depends on the person. Like, there's a lot of celebrities that mess with the minister hard, and I know I could really have a relationship with them. But other than that, I would have to be around people for a while before I could even judge to see if I want to have any type of relationship with them outside of business. But just business-wise, I think that's cool.
Yeah.
what you said about security is important because they're on their payroll. Like, I'll eliminate everybody that's not on payroll. Pretty much.
That's dangerous too.
I mean, it's
People get
dangerous.
paid off all the
But
time.
here's the thing, though. Like, take me out, money stops. Like, it's like you're not getting paid anymore.
That's not always true, though.
Who's gonna be paying you after this? You could take me for what I got on me.
They might have more on you than what you're giving them.
Like what? You talking about like information?
Like, not information. Like,
Bro,
some
you
people-
think they can't get
some people
another
set
job?
people up
Easy?
in order to
From
get
what-
put in
from
another
what
position.
Security details getting paid.
But I'm saying, like,
Yes.
yeah, like, it'll
Boy,
be like,
security details get paid
Hey.
good. What do you mean?
Look,
Better than what I will be paying them if I'm a successful whatever.
Bro, if you not, I mean, let's say you Jay-Z or something, yeah.
If
but
they getting like,
at the end of the day, they're still getting another job.
somebody-
They're gonna be
if
good.
somebody-
Security detail needs to be coming from government anyway. I'm not just finna be paying like
They
people
don't-
who just
I
not.
don't think they come from. I mean, unless
Yeah,
you're
they
paying
are
the
security.
police.
Yeah. What you
You paying
talking
the
about?
police to
most artists
A lot
that
of
I
these
know with
artists,
security
guys,
got
they're-
like regular like protection companies, like people that
Yeah.
started an LLC and they just was like, I'm big, I can protect people, and they hire them. The Baby got King Kong. Fucking Kevin Gates got I forget the name of his bodyguard, but those is like self-made bodyguard companies. You're
I would
talking
have
about
the
going to
FOI
somebody
around me at all
No,
government
no.
times.
protected.
I don't know, bro. I got ties. I got my own ties, bro.
Yeah.
I don't speak about. I got my own ties, so I'll just be rounding up the troops again. And shit.
Facts.
I'm finna go. I mean, I don't want to say too much on camera, but shit, I got something coming up this summer. Y'all know about.
Yeah.
And because of that, I've been reestablishing shit now. So shit, yeah. That's not on the payroll, but you know, if we was to get real successful, then they would be on payroll. Just be around me. I ain't really worried about shit coming up. First of all, I'm not worried about. Like I said, bro, nobody's gonna take out the money source.
Yeah.
Like kidnap me, rob me, do whatever to me, but you're not taking me out. You feel what I'm saying? Like you take me out, money stops for everybody around me. Like it's like it stops for all of them. You know what I'm saying? You rob me, that's cool, bro. I'll take a loss. You feel what I'm saying? Like you only was able to get what I had on me. Like you're not getting into my accounts, not getting into my crib. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like take me for what I have on me, and then we'll get to the bottom of whoever just fucked like the kidnap, like the 6ix9ine story
Mhm.
when he got kidnapped. If that was me, I took that L. We're gonna find out who y'all was, and that's it.
I'm
And
definitely
keep
not getting
moving.
kidnapped or robbed.
You can't. But the thing is, bro, these type of things you can't predict. Like it's hard to
You
predict.
can prepare.
You can
You
prepare.
can't predict. You can prepare.
Gonna go out on your shield.
I don't know what that means. But the minister is never getting kidnapped or robbed, so
Yeah, but that's different.
it's
bro.
not different. He
You're
is,
not the minister.
He has, but I'm saying that's the FOI. Since he is the minister, anybody smaller than that would be easier, right?
Yeah.
What if they don't know what you're associated with? Like they just.
I'm not,
pull
Or what if they
I'm
don't
not
care?
even talking about
Pop
the
you in the
association. Like, I'm not even really like I have family ties, yeah, but I'm not really associated. So that's like that's a different
What's to stop
conversation.
somebody from just pulling up in the van and saying, "Hey, get in this car."
Well, they ain't gonna say that, but they gonna run up on your ass.
The FOI, the FOI,
You
yes, period. That's it.
What if somebody ran up right now?
I don't have the FOI around me. So.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's what we said.
you
Like,
gonna wait.
So
till you
if
get to a
I,
certain
I'm
level
saying
and
if I
then
was in
install
that
it.
position, the FOI would be in here all the time. Yes, they would be on post.
Okay.
So
You
at
said
what
the
point?
FOI don't carry guns, do they?
No.
But they better carry some guns, bro. If they're gonna be a security detail, would you tell them to carry guns?
We'll talk about that off camera.
Okay.
I don't know if I could.
I don't think every security detail needs guns.
You don't think your security detail needs some fucking
If I got
guns?
a solid ass 3 dudes with mace and tasers, like y'all.
What the
y'all put in
fuck?
work. Y'all put in work.
Your competition will have guns.
My competition. I mean, the
Mace
point
and
of security is to
tasers.
get you
Mace and tasers.
The point of my security.
Niggas gonna
the
come steal your ass real quick.
point of my security would be to keep me away from situations, not to engage in situations. Me personally. So yeah,
Bro.
they'll be excited. They'll be good with that. They don't need guns. Like you don't even need to get into all that.
If you out in public and a nigga start shooting at you,
If they're shooting at me, then they're not trying to apprehend me, which means it's actually a battle for my life, which means there's no danger of me getting kidnapped, which means, yeah, I'm gonna fight for my life. I'll have my gun. But that don't mean my security detail got to do they shit.
so what the fuck are y'all here for?
What
What are y'all here for? I ain't got the gun. I'm protecting y'all at
If it's a
this point.
situation like somebody
No.
get too close,
If they
spray back, they
like,
get motherfuckers back, they get up. Like
the
that's what
reason
a good security detail is. A good security detail doesn't need guns, and I think Minister Farrakhan proves that. Like I've seen his videos of him being protected via this week when I was doing lots of research on how the president moves and stuff. Not every Secret Service agent
he
has
did
a gun.
some.
Some of those are just very trained in combat, and they stay in front of him, and they don't even have a weapon.
Oh, so you saying that nobody here has a gun. No one in this building has a gun. Nobody. So if one person that hates me up a gun, we all shit out of luck, right?
It's not like that though. That's not how guns work. G. You always have a chance.
What you mean? That ain't how guns work.
See, your ass is probably the one who's played rock, paper, scissors, and if somebody pull out a gun, you like, oh, I just lost this match.
I did.
No, it's not how it works. It's not how it works.
Y'all
a gun is not the most powerful weapon.
That was cool. I like that.
Y'all gotta explain some shit to me.
That was cool. Okay, Snoop,
y'all gotta explain some shit to me.
Dropping gems.
What does that mean?
Like
you know how
detail protects, bro, and like you don't always.
They're good at getting you out of the room, getting
you
out of the gym, shit like that. Okay, that's great. In the event, shots are already fired. They might get your ass out of there they might move you around quickly. But who's gonna apprehend the guy with the gun?
I can answer that for you. That's a whole different situation than what I hired them for. Because what I'm hiring them for is to keep me away from situations, bro. They don't need a gun. If a situation happens like that, that's not even what I hired them for. So that's something that I gotta deal with from that point on. Like that comes with the territory apparently. But that's not what I'm hiring my security detail for. If I have them out there without guns, they to keep me out of trouble. You know, to keep me level headed too. Sometimes some people keep security around just so the security could be like, hey, bro, don't pop off on them because I know how you is, and I don't want you to get like that. So let me take these punches from this girl that's out here wild, and you go sit in the car.
No, okay. What if you walking with your security, and so you tell me that nobody else outside of your security is gonna be able to get close to you? You're gonna have that type of security, right? That's keeping everybody away from you. Mm-hmm. First of all, that's very expensive. Second of all, that's low key impossible because you're not the fucking president.
Right.
Like you're not. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody's gonna be able to get close to you.
Right.
In the event that person gets close to you and they're up a gun, shoot you, it is a wrap. Right? Or the guys without the guns is gonna be able to save you somehow.
Do you think that if you don't have a gun, you can't win a situation like that
against somebody with a gun?
Yeah,
you can't win. If that person is upping and firing, if his gun is off his holster or wherever out his pocket,
history has shown that is firing. Not accurate, bro.
So do you think that every person with a gun won the fight to a person who didn't have a gun?
Depends if he was trying to kill you or not. That nigga upped his gun.
People who
fired at
you. People who have upped guns and fired have won fights. And like beat the person with the gun, and like it happens. Like the gun is the most powerful weapon man has created. I tell people this a lot.
That's not. Y'all making this shit deep. I'm saying something simple. A nigga ups a gun, points it at you, and fire. You lost. If somebody's trying to do that, you lost. It's all about who's firing first at this point.
Not really. You have your gun on you, but if somebody's close enough to fight you,
take your gun off you and shit.
I mean, you make it sound like that. You make it sound funny and cool.
No,
and shit. But martial arts is definitely more dangerous than a gun would be. That's for real.
How is martial arts more dangerous than a gun, bro? Nobody's trying to ban martial arts in America
because nobody's abusing it. Nobody's going around beating people ass for no reason. There are people going around shooting people all the time.
What you mean nobody's beating each other's ass for no reason? There's fights going on all the time. What up, bro? There's fights going on all the time.
You mean like street fights? That's not martial arts. What's going on, bro? That's not martial arts.
I mean, martial artists have fights. You go on YouTube.
Martial artists fight people in public because they have to defend themselves or because they are in a situation where they feel they need to use their ability, their skill. But that when you are taught martial arts, you understand that is a power that you are not to abuse.
I ain't gonna lie, some niggas got ego, bro. You'll tell a nigga with martial arts, like, if you talk shit in their face enough, they'll swing on your ass.
Yeah. I mean,
shit,
that's me.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
You're not gonna say whatever you want, but that don't mean.
Yeah. Martial arts not as dangerous as a gun, bro. They're not. I physically fought niggas that was doing martial arts. I physically fought them. I'm not the greatest fighter in the world. I've never taken an L to a martial artist though. That's just simple. I mean, maybe they didn't do everything they was taught, or maybe
I mean, it
in the
depends.
heat of the moment,
That's what I'm
they
saying,
couldn't
the
locate
situation.
their shit. But I've never taken a W against a nigga with a gun. I've never. Every time I've been held at, it was a couple times I got held at gunpoint.
Mm-hmm.
I was scared shitless, and I never stopped talking about it. When a nigga who had martial arts skills trying to fight, bro, that's what I'm saying.
I
It's
ain't
the
gonna
difference,
lie,
bro.
bro.
I've seen it, bro.
It's
That's why I
certain
know.
people in life, bro. If they hold me, certain martial artists I know, if they hold me at fist point, I'm damn sure more scared than if they had a pistol in their hand. Cause what they can do with that fist,
What the
bro,
fuck?
and
First
how
of
long
all,
I'll be feeling it.
Give me all your shit.
You ain't thinking about the martial arts I'm thinking about, bro. I can't put it in perspective for you. You just gotta
Give me all your shit. Like, stop playing with me, bro. Like, stop wasting my time out here, bro. Like, straight up. You said somebody could do that, huh?
Yes. I've seen it happen.
Give me your shit. You seen that?
I don't know what this is.
All right, give me a martial arts.
I
Here's
don't
a
know.
president.
Give me,
I don't know who doing this.
Here's
give me
the
a,
ring.
give me
This
a
look-
martial arts
this
stance,
don't
bro.
even look dangerous.
Give me a martial arts stance. Give me one.
No, not
What's their shit? They be like,
Give me your
what's their shit? You know a martial arts stance? You not gonna give me
Yeah.
one?
Regardless,
Regardless.
just like a boxing stance, or it don't matter.
Give me your shit.
Mm.
Don't fucking move.
It look funny, but there's a person that will do that, and you think he playing, and he gonna fuck your
He gonna
ass
fuck
up.
you. He gonna start beating
Man,
your
I
ass
ain't gonna
right
take
there.
more than one. It's gonna be one.
I'm sorry, but the person that he's robbing is gonna fight back.
Yeah, they gonna fight back.
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna fight back. It's not a
You think if
niggas
you
don't
up
be
a
fighting
gun,
back.
you not gonna fight back?
If a nigga up a gun at me and tell me give him my shit, bro, take this shit. What you talking about, bro? Hey, what you talking about, bro? This is yours, bro.
That's because you don't have the knowledge that you need to defend
what
yourself.
to like take the gun out of his hand?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I ain't finna play with him like that. I ain't finna
Don't.
play with him nigga like that, bro. Go
I
on.
ain't even got the
Bro, take that
knowledge.
shit.
I've
It ain't
seen my
even
grandfather
worth it.
do
Chances
it.
Up there,
I
though.
told you,
I'm getting
the-
out there.
The dojo got robbed before, and they defended themselves from 3 guns. 3 men
Right.
with no guns defending themselves from 3 guns.
All right,
I've seen that happen as a child. Like,
bro. In the heat of me, if he got his gun out on me, give me your shit, bro. And I try to reach and turn the gun around and all this shit, and my clumsy ass pull the trigger or make him pull the trigger. It's just like, bro, I'm not trying to do all this shit, bro. Like, it ain't worth
You
it.
know what makes us different?
What?
I always think about the chance that you'll give your shit up, and this person's still gonna pull that trigger. Person still.
Oh
gonna
no,
do some
that's
fuck shit.
yeah,
I'm saying
that can happen.
I've seen it happen more times than I've seen the opposite. More times than to just give me your shit and you get to walk away from this scarless. Like,
Yeah.
I've seen the mindset of, all right, if you do this, you gotta make sure you send a message. You gotta make sure they know not to telling you not to, like, they don't remember your face, all this other shit. So at the end of the day, like, it's a whole different set of questions that go through my head if I'm put in that situation. Like, is he wearing a mask? If he not, then you already know where it's gonna go. Like, shit like that. I take my chances with that before, like,
And you do
Jet
what?
Li holding me by the neck and saying, "Give me your shit."
So what you saying? You take your chances on the guy
Yes.
holding you at gunpoint
Yes,
and doing what?
I'm always fighting.
You gonna fight, dude?
Yeah, I'm always fighting.
I'm sorry, bro.
I see
I got
what you're saying.
robbed.
Like, it's more threat than a person confident enough to, like,
Yeah. I got robbed for my
That's funny.
bike. I got robbed for my phone. My cousin got robbed for his chicken. Bro, get that shit up, bro. Give it up.
you got robbed for your chicken? Is
No,
that
my
right?
cousin,
cousin
did.
got
AJ got robbed for his chicken, bro.
Where's
Get
the
that
chicken
shit
from?
up. I don't know. I think it was Uncle Remus or some shit.
Wow.
Get that
I was
shit
hoping
up.
you said
Yeah, that's
Eran.
worth it.
Give it up.
That's worth it.
Because I
Give
know
it
you
up.
was going to say
It
something.
ain't, bro.
That's
It ain't worth dying or getting shot. Period. Over any of this shit. Get that shit up. If he gonna shoot you afterwards, then you took an L. That's an L, bro. That's an L, bro. Like,
That's
what
death.
niggas gotta
That's
understand in
the
life.
biggest L you can take.
It is the biggest L you could take, bro. What niggas gotta understand in life is that, bro, L's are L's, bro, and you can take a L. Like, niggas be acting like you can't take no, like, there ain't no L's to be taken around this bitch. You gonna take a L, bro, like, and try to live the fight another day. Now, in cases there are times where you, all right, now I gotta fight for my life. He robbed you at gunpoint. Ooh, you give him a shit. He pulled a trigger, gun jammed, or some stupid shit. Now what do? Fight his ass, bro. You gotta fight either or run it or run. Like, you gotta do something. I would run from a nigga that's holding me at gunpoint before I, you know what I'm saying, try to come at the nigga, like, you know, and he, blah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't worth it, bro. Like, that type of shit ain't worth it, bro.
If the gun,
you ain't had your shit on you today, man, take your ass home.
If the gun jams and you don't feel confident enough to fight a person with a gun, then I would say run. But if you know how to fight and a person is pointing a gun at you, you have better chances of fighting and getting the gun than running and them not shooting you in the back.
I ain't saying run from a nigga that ain't shit happened to his gun.
I'll say this.
If you just right there and you turn around and run, your ass tweaking.
I'll say this, and we damn near gotta get out of here on it. But my aspect on it is, yeah, when you attack somebody who's holding you at gunpoint or anything in those situations, you're taking a chance. But they took a chance when they walked up on you that you were either gonna attack them or shit was gonna go the way they planned.
Word.
And I'd rather give them the chance that I'm finna take than them be successful with the chance that they took by coming up on me. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, everybody, more of the story, everybody get your concealed to carry. Get your FOI and get your concealed to carry. Because if you got your shit on you, you ain't got to worry about none of these shit that we talking about. You just need to know how to see. If you can see, then you'll see a nigga coming up at you. You just need to be aware. You around a bunch of niggas you don't know, you need to act like you don't know these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, have your shit on you. It don't cost a lot to get your FOI card. Once you get your FOI card, you can buy a gun. Then you just go ahead and get your concealed to carry. Apply for that. Take a 16-hour class. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you got to take the 16-hour class and shit like that. But hey, it's worth it. Y'all spend money on
you're
more
not gonna
shit.
learn how to shoot in 16 hours. Actually defend yourself.
What you
with a
mean?
gun
You don't
in
have to.
16 hours.
You don't just need 16 hours. You can go to the shooting range and shoot however many guns you want, rounds you want to.
I'm saying that takes time.
Yeah, like all I'm saying, put the practice in that shit. Everybody need to put the practice in that shit. Put the practice in the self-defense, period, and let one of those things in self-defense be concealed to carry and learn how to shoot a gun. Them bitches here for a reason. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They can protect you just like they can kill you. They can protect you, bro. So, yeah, shit. Fuck all that fighting shit, bro. Niggas ain't trying to rumble with these niggas.
Heavy on the substance. I like that.
Yeah.
And there's a moral of the story.
Yeah, he brought it back. He don't even like the shit.
Right.
I got me to do that shit. I ain't even want to do that shit.
I'll get the get on the
Not your average,
pink one.
not your average podcast.